What's good? All right. Here we go. Here we go. What is this? Yes, sir. All right. Great night of fights, beginning to end. Great night of fights. What is
The
good?
Don,
What is good?
the
Waiting on
Don. What's up, man?
KQKC
How you doing?
and Blood Boxing. Blood's in the building.
Oh, you already on live for now? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I sent you. It's 8 o'clock.
Shit. Okay.
What's good, man? What's good, Blood?
I didn't know you was live, man. I'm sorry. I came
Oh.
on here thinking you was calling me. Okay, so we live. We live. We up in
Yeah,
the
I'm
building.
sorry, man. I just sent the link.
We got some boxing to talk, bro.
Oh my God, man. It was a great night of fights, man. That was a great night of fights. How you want to go through it? We can wait for some cats to come on through. I know people getting up late this morning.
Man, I was going through my Gmail just a second ago. If you still got people loading in, I was going through my Gmail, man, and I was getting a lot of videos, man, for documentary I'm trying to do for Pernell Whitaker. Quite a few people sent me a video in between today and yesterday, I see. So that's pretty cool. You know,
Sent you
so I've
videos
been kind of,
or
you know,
requests for
waiting
the video?
Yeah, they sent me some videos with audio footage of talking about Pernell Whitaker, man, which is so I could put it towards a
that's right. You asked. I gotta send you one, man. My bad. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, man, I actually got quite a few. I was surprised. I don't know all these people, but I tell you what, I appreciate it to anybody out there who did that. One love. Shit. What can I say? What's this? KQKC here? You here yet?
Nah, man. KQKC, you know, KQKC probably tired. He'll get on, hopefully. You know, KQKC want to make sure he awake.
Yeah, he don't went to sleep. He'll go to sleep right on the show. I mean, he could have just came on here and went to sleep. We would have been cool with it. You know? Ain't no thing. We caught him sleeping before. Where you at, KQKC? He don't.
It's just funny. But hey, man, let's get going, man. We got a couple people. We got people creeping in here slow. What's going on, Big A? PGH Big Dog says salute OG. Pac still has some left, but he better stay away from Crawford and Spence. Yeah. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. Big Buddy Lee Sr., man. What's good, man? Good to see you on the chat last night. Timmy Diamonds, Adari T, JC, Tim Diamonds. Shadow 979 says salute for 9. I'm loving the Keefy Poo fans excuses. Dog, y'all ashamed, man. Y'all should be ashamed of y'all abandoning your brother like that. Oh, Big Dog, I'll say PGH Big Dog said Pac still has some left, but he better stay. Who is it? I know I just saw somebody say Crawford. Oh, there you go, Adari T. Crawford got mad. PBC didn't mention him. Yeah, they did. Errol Spence mentioned him. Just so you know, Errol Spence mentioned him by name in the interview, said he wants that smoke. So he said he getting around to Terrence Crawford. Now, you know who didn't mention Errol Spence at all in their telecast? That would be Bud Crawford. But I'll wait till Drink More Water come around looking for that, man. What's going on from Australia? Furious Leo, DOG, Rashia, what's going on? New Fat Boy Fitness. All right, we got people rolling in. So let's start this off. Let's start this off in a little bit. We'll get to the Pacquiao, man, but let's do a little something different, Blood. Did you see the Lycan fight?
Do I see who?
Did you see Dillian White fight?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I saw that fight. Yes, sir, my brother.
What's your thoughts on the Lycan? Now I keep calling him the Lycan because 78 calls him the Lycan. What's your take on the Lycan?
Man, listen, bro. I mean, he did his thing. I think he did enough probably to win the fight, but it was a close fight. There's no doubt about that. But I don't think he's no problem for Deontay Wilder, though. He's gonna get hit by one of the big right hands, man. You know, he's got a decent little jab there. It's decent, but it's not no legendary jab. I don't know where these guys get off talking about who has boxing skills, like his big blockhead brother who's managing fighters. He's always talking about who has boxing skills and who doesn't have boxing skills. Dillian White don't have any significant boxing skills. He's just a basic type of fighter. If he gets in there against Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder, he'll get his ass beat. He might be able to beat Anthony Joshua, though. Andy Ruiz, I think Andy Ruiz would beat him, too. That's my opinion on the whole thing.
Yeah, man.
He's on the top. You know, what's good about the fight is you had two fighters who are both contenders who finally fought each other. Because in the heavyweight division, I know we had some other heavyweight fights, and we could get to those too. But in the heavyweight division, what we're not seeing a lot of is these fake rankings, these guys actually fighting each other. Okay, I found several rankings where these guys don't fight. So this would be good to start building and establishing some kind of a ranking system. By all means, this does not give him the right to get a fight against Deontay Wilder. I don't know how many people showed up in that little place they had there. It looked like he had a pretty good crowd. Tyson Fury, I think, should target that fight because right now unification is the most important thing in the heavyweight division. I'm hearing all kind of rumors. Anthony Joshua is maybe going to back out of this fight against Andy Ruiz. Okay, well, shit, Dillian White's ranked high. I'll take the Andy Ruiz while if Deontay Wilder takes the Tyson Fury fight. I'll take Dillian White, Andy Ruiz. He could take Joshua's place. But right now, Wilder is tied up, okay? If they're going to give Canelo Alvarez some kind of status, then Wilder gets that kind of status too. You can't come pressuring Deontay Wilder because right after the fight, they mentioned that he's now the mandatory. Okay, that's a joke to me. And then Eddie Hearn started going on this. I'm sure you heard a little slick shit that Eddie Hearn was saying too. Pretty much.
No, I didn't hear, man. I turn off Eddie Hearn, man. I can't listen to him.
Yeah. Oh, I'll have him a short early next year and this and that. Look, against who? Against Deontay Wilder? I think not. We'll have to hear what comes from the champ's mouth first. That's when we'll determine. And Dillian White will get knocked the fuck out by Deontay Wilder. Luis Ortiz will beat him. Tyson Fury will beat him. Andy Ruiz will beat him. And probably some of them other guys on the spreadsheet. And Oscar Rivas, we got a true scale of who he is now. We get to see who he is. All right. This is also about who another contender was. And Oscar Rivas came in there looking like some big weightlifter. Okay. He wasn't doing nothing significant. He didn't put the pressure on Dillian White that you're supposed to put on him. Oscar Rivas was in there posing. He was coming forward, looking clumsy. His feet were getting tied up together and all kind of stuff. He was looking like some big weightlifter in there. This was not a guy with a build. There's only a few guys who had that build who could do it. Mike the Hercules Weaver, Evander Holyfield. He's not cut from their cloth, man. All right, he's a big weightlifter. As simple as that. And that's what I got to say for right now.
Well, yeah, man. We're going to get on the rest. We're walking through these fights slow today. Hey, man. What's going on, KQKC?
Hey, what's going on, brother? How you feel?
I'm feeling good, man. Are you awake?
Oh, yes, I'm awake today, baby.
He said, oh, yes, I'm crispy. All right, man. Let me say what's up to some more people. We got people rolling in the building. Quan 43 was good. Right Hook said, good morning, brother. I told you Pac would win. Yeah. I was up half the night texting people back, responding to people. I said, I'm just get the record straight, dog. I rode the fence on that fight. I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if Manny Pacquiao won, but I ain't never betting on no old man. I'm just not doing it. And quite honestly, man, we'll talk about Pac though. Yeah, you're right. All y'all just hating on Keith. And it's a damn shame the blood boxing own cousin he won't support. His very own Clearwater cousin. Damn shame. Buddy Lee, what's good, man? And
he ain't from here for now.
What'd he say?
He's not from here, man. He's not from the state of Florida. He lived here for a little while, man. He's an adopted child. I heard he's from Chicago or some shit. I mean, what about the guys from Chicago room?
No.
They got a lot of Puerto Ricans, and y'all got Mexicans and Puerto Ricans.
No. You own him. You own him, blood. You own him. Don't throw him over here.
That's your Florida boy. Don't put him on us.
Man,
our Puerto Ricans don't have that hairstyle, man. We got
it's the Chi-Town brother, man.
No. We don't rock like that.
No. All right, so Toot, what's good, Toot? That was not eat your crow for nine. I ain't eating no. I already ate my crow. So, hey, man, and all I did was say I ain't gonna bet on no then I ain't betting on no old man. I refuse to bet on old men. But okay, you keep betting on that old man. I'm gonna get you sooner or later. For now, I'm gonna be real. I can't stand Thurman. None of y'all can stand Florida. It's a damn shame, dude, when you got black people happening to just all kind of happy with the downfall of Keith Thurman. After all he did for y'all, man. After all he did for y'all. It's a damn shame. Holding down boxing.
Okay, see, for now, you have to understand. Keith Thurman, the way he went about it is what made people kind of pissed off. You disappear, you get in a couple accidents here and there. One you can't even follow, have no record of. Then you duck and Spence. He say, "Hey, get a belt." Okay, he got that. He said, "Hey, he's got to get more popular. I mean, on pay-per-view 2 times in a row, and on GQ magazine. I mean, how popular do you have to be? So that's other words. A lot of people just pissed off because he was pretty much full of shit.
Trill, Black Fight Fan TV said, "Ping pong, the witch is dead." Man, I know you happy, dog. Y'all gonna be going off on that dude for a while. But look, man, hold on, KQ, because I was trying. Let's get back onto this on Dillian White. Did you see the Dillian White fight? Man, you see the Dillian White fight? What were your thoughts on Dillian White?
Me for now?
Yes, you.
Oh, okay, yes. I did see Dillian White. I called that fight, and that was a good fight. Dillian White looked like he was getting out of steam for a minute. Now Rivas, he was making his move, but he stopped. I don't know why. I thought maybe his left eye was closed, but it wasn't closed, just swollen. But he stopped in his tracks. I don't know why. But when guys got muscles like that, they get fatigued too. They get fatigued even faster. But Dillian White, he has that power. He has that heart. Very little heart, but he has it. And he went in there and he did what he had to do. He tried to go for the knockout, but I mean, Wilder would kill him. But Rivas was smaller and he was shorter, and he tried to, pretty much bully him like a Sean Porter or would do, with the head. Then the referee, I don't know what it is with the referees in the UK. When these guys always out of steam or whatever, the referee always call timeout and give the other guy some kind of warning or something. AJ used to get it all the time. I just don't understand these breaks the guys get. But I mean, it's not the referee fault that Rivas didn't fight like he should have, But Dillian White, I have to take my hat off to him. He did good. He did what I expect him to do. So
man, that referee was doing nothing but watching Oscar Rivas in the middle of it, because we covered the fight. I started watching the referee for very long periods of time. The referee was only looking at Oscar Rivas, wasn't even looking at Dillian White. Dillian White put two hands on the back of that dude's head and pulled him down, and the ref warned Oscar Rivas. Man, that shit is good. That's Andy Hearn ref.
Also, for now, the commentary was terrible, man. The commentary was so biased, man. The whole time they were acting like it was only Oscar Rivas. Well, Oscar Rivas needs to do something now to get back in this fight and this and that. Man, that was a close-ass fight, man. I mean, they were acting like Dillian White was out there putting on some kind of clinic or some shit. And, I guess the zone, whatever the commentators was, shit, I can't even listen to them motherfuckers, man. And now Dillian White's trying to be nice, too. Come on, Eddie, give me come on, don't make me fight Deontay Walter. Give me a round, please. Eddie, do I have to be number one? He's trying to get out of it behind the scenes.
Hey, he needs to, because he's gonna get killed, man. I think there's a couple dudes to stop him, man. I'm telling you, man. I think that my take is that Luis Ortiz would probably stop him. Andy Ruiz gonna beat the piss out of him. Andy Ruiz gonna man, that dude is sloppy, man. He's sloppy. That jab, that jab, that half-ass jab he keep throwing out, somebody's coming over the top of that. But excuse me. Ooh, sorry.
Yeah, he gets up a little sloppy too. When he gets up off the canvas, he
Yeah.
looks a little sloppy too, don't you think? I
Yeah,
mean, he got
man.
up off the canvas though. After taking that big hook, he got up off that canvas. I'll give him some. He tried to
Was that
say
a
he
hook or an
slipped.
uppercut?
What's that?
I thought that was an uppercut that knocked him down.
It was an uppercut. It was an uppercut. You're right.
Yeah.
He tried to say after that he slipped though or some shit. I heard him.
I don't think him getting up is a problem because all he needed, if he loses about 20 pounds of that unnecessary gut, that shit won't throw his ass off balance like that. He should be able to get up a little better, man. That's too much pressure on the knees. But man, that dude's Dillian White. Oh, I can't believe it. We got to back up. I missed a whole day. Teofimo Lopez. Did you see that on Friday night? I missed what's going on back in barbecue. Not Rogers said Usyk beats White, Woolbad. He goes down sloppy. You got that right. He definitely got chinned. Said, DOG 215. Yeah, it was an uppercut for White will die versus Wilder. Yeah, man, that ain't a good look, man. But look, man, I got to talk about Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, I missed that fight. Man.
You missed it?
Yeah, I missed it. I got back late from downstate. Yeah. So
I saw that.
You see the fight. What were your thoughts on that fight? If you saw it.
I saw that motherfucking fight. Hell yeah. Shit. Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, I saw that shit, man. Listen, bro. That big Chinese motherfucker gave him a good fight, man. Shit, he did what he had to do. That Lopez kid, man, he's overrated, bro. I'm here to tell you. The minute he fight anybody, any of them brothers, he gonna get his ass beat, bro. Any of those brothers will whoop his ass. Shakur, Stevenson, all of them guys will beat him, man. So, he looking good against who he's fought. And his dad, I don't like his punk ass daddy too. His dad'd be talking slick. I listened to him. He was dropping N-bombs and shit like that. I don't know what they are, Puerto Rican, what they is, but they need to watch their motherfucking mouth because it's gonna be one of us that's gonna whoop his ass. He's okay, man. They're just trying to push him because he got that look that they want to market. They've been trying to market that kind of look for quite some time now. I don't know why, but he's not the goods, bro. I'm here to tell you right now. He got skills, man. He got some special effects and all of that, but it's not gonna work when he get in there against any of them young brothers. That's what I gotta say about the whole thing.
Oh man, I'm telling you right now, dude, he ain't gonna have to worry about beating any of them young dudes because Richard Comey about to beat the piss out of him. Dog, I don't think Teofimo Lopez would lose badly to Robert Easter Jr. If that Japanese kid can fight him that well, Robert Easter Jr. is gonna. I know Robert Easter Jr. jumping up and down, man. Let me get that fight because Robert Easter Jr. will beat that dude. He kept getting hit with real clean right hands. Now maybe there's a chance that Teofimo Lopez just is, just going for the knockout. He's like just looking for the one-shot knockout. But that's what I think is happening, man. I think that kid is just running around looking for a knockout all the time. And that fight, man, they had those wide ass scorecards. They had a wide scorecard in that fight. They had a wide scorecard in the Dillian White's fight had a really wide scorecard there for his big fat ass getting dropped. But Teofimo Lopez, man, he ain't no Devin. Devin Haney will beat him. I would say Shakur Stevenson, but Shakur Stevenson's down there at featherweight, so he's he's 2 weight classes below Lopez. But dog, I'm telling you, he don't want Devin Haney. Devin Haney will beat him.
Hey, for now,
Devin Haney will beat him bad.
Let me ask you something, man. Is he already signed to fight Comey, the guy from that's that African guy from Ghana, right?
Yeah,
for Ghana. Yeah.
Is he already signed to fight him or something?
He's not.
He's
signed,
a mandatory.
that's set up.
He's a mandatory.
Mandatory could wait. That don't mean shit just because he's a mandatory that he's gonna be next.
Right. No, I mean they were announcing that fight during the fight. They were talking about that being his next fight in the fight.
Oh, I don't think he's ready for that, bro.
Well, he's gonna get pistol whipped, man. That boy gonna be in a lot of trouble, man. A lot of trouble.
Robert Easter Jr. Rocked on Comey too. To get that championship that night, But Comey got a lot of better. He got a lot of better. He got better.
Yeah, that's Robert but that's Robert Easter that did that, man. Robert
Right.
Easter ain't no headhunter.
Right.
Robert Easter ain't just sitting down there with his hands. Robert Easter ain't sitting down with his hands, one covering his belly, the other one covering his shoulder like this, and walking straight in, getting tagged. Dude
Ooh.
thinks everything he lands is going to knock the dude thinks he can knock somebody out with any punch he throws.
Yeah.
And I just think that kid is way ahead of himself. He's getting pushed too fast. There's this people do a lot of talking about how what's good, Syndicate Jason, and get the notification top of the mornings. Hey man, top of the morning. I think I missed a super chat too. African Sci-Fi Scholar said, good morning. Woke up today smiling. 80% of the LDBC eating crow. Nah, there's about 20% of us eating crow. The vast majority of them were persuaded by black fight fans' intense hatred of and Blood's intense hatred. Blood don't like his cousin. Blood don't like his cousin. Black fight fan TV don't like cats with ponytails. All y'all were prejudiced against him. And you tore down his mental. You tore down his stamina, dog. Toot in the building. Much love in that cash app, man. Yeah, dog. It's a shame what y'all did with him, man. But not 80%. I think most people that I got picked Manny Pacquiao to win the fight. Who did you pick? Who'd you pick? Blood? I know you didn't pick your cousin.
No, he popped out for 9.
He had to go?
No, I don't know what happened to him.
Oh, well, hopefully he'll get back in.
Yeah. But you know what?
Anyway,
I had Keith Thurman winning. I mean, to win. And no, it surprised me. But I did tell my subscribers that, one fight cannot get the rust off of you after you've been out for 2 years or more. One fight is not going to get it. And the way he fought, Josecito Lopez, one fight, no, that ain't gonna happen. That's just like riding a bike. I haven't rode a bike in years. I get on there, I know how to ride it, but I'm gonna be shaky. I'm gonna be real shaky. I might fall a couple times to get back, and I finally get in it. But you don't need a fighter. You don't need a trainer to tell your fighter to get up and run, to get up and hit the bag. Come on, let's go work out. Come on, you got to do this. You got to do that. You're supposed to be doing it all anyway. Now, you can say what you want about Floyd Mayweather, whatever. Floyd Mayweather worked hard. He worked hard. He wanted it. Earl Spence worked hard. He wants it, So, but Keith Thurman, take it or leave it, Because those punches he was throwing, he wasn't sitting down on none of them, Sure, he would throw one here, he'd throw one there. But it wasn't the hard hitting Keith Thurman. It wasn't coming around the corner with windmill straight rights. Keith Thurman. That was a different Keith Thurman I saw last night.
Man, I thought Keith was trying to do something. Keith was trying to walk through. He was coming forward. He just, hey man, it could have been the rust. It could have been that Manny Pacquiao's just a difficult fighter and a better fighter. Whatever the case is. He took that L, but I don't mind. I understand why that dude ain't been fighting in 2 years. If I had a bank full of money and that thing he came to and that thing he's married to, I might have been laying up in something for a couple years too.
Yeah, everybody was trying to find out who she was. One waiting on me.
Hey, dog, Keith was like, say what you want. You be laying up just like I did. You say something about his ponytail, but he pulled something up out the Himalayas.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, I'll take it. Stay ready, boxing, man. TV says salute to Blood, KQ for blah 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 blah. Salute to Blood, KQKC for 9 and Blood. Hey man, why you saying salute to Blood twice, dog? Why can't I get my 2 salutes for 9 and for 9? Appreciate you, man. Arrow would have stopped both of them dudes last night. Oh, yeah, but dang, I just need drink more water up in here, dog. Big time. What's going on, man? Fernanda's wife looked like trash. All those fillers. Get out of here. Brian Oyola, you lying. You telling me Ed White, what? Yo, man, come on, man. Now you know the hate is real, dog. If you can say something bad about what his wife looked like, dog, you know you lying. I can't take any of that seriously, dog. I can't do it. I can't do it. Robert Little, the third limb said, your prediction was, my prediction was that if I woke up in the morning and Manny Pacquiao won, I wouldn't be surprised. I rode the fence. Thank you very much. I had cats so pissed at me the whole time. Why you keep saying, you wouldn't be surprised? More than likely, because it was a close fight, dude. Anyway, what you laughing at? Ain't like I got punched upside the head. Anyway, man, exactly, Elijah Ford. Y'all know y'all hating on Keith. You don't think that. You know the hate is real if you can't say the man got a bad wife. Okay? That dude's wife was. You see the wife, Blood?
Yes, I did see the wife, brother. Yes, I did. And I got to say, she's nice, man. I got to give him some on that. I don't want to disrespect his wife. I do kind of feel like disrespecting her a little bit. But he took an L, man, so I'll let him go today. I'll let him go on this version of OG Boxing Talk because he took the L. You know what I'm saying? But,
about to say, man.
His wife's going to make him feel better. I mean, he's already feeling better. I mean, as soon as he got home with the wife, shit, within 3 hours, he was feeling much better. Trust me.
No, he was. Hey, and he gonna feel better, even better in a couple of weeks when he gets that direct deposit.
That would pay per view too. Woo.
What he say? He get that direct deposit. He's gonna be all right. You'll never see Keith again, dog.
She'll stay with him as long as he keep that money coming in. Because if he don't keep that money coming in, she'll be knocking on Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford's door pretty soon.
Man. All you got to go is back to the Himalayas with her. It's a wrap.
He better keep her away from them athletes and them other fighters. Keep her away, Keith.
Hey, man, you remember that? You remember that Eddie Murphy was like, I want what's coming to me.
Yeah.
I want what's coming to me, Eddie. Eddie. Man, by the way, did you hear that Eddie Murphy's got a comedy special coming up?
Yes, I did, bro. I heard about it. I'm looking forward to
$1 million.
I'm looking forward to it. I haven't seen him since Raw, man. So shit.
Oh, you know it's gonna be good, man. Hey, because what Chris Tucker's was good. If Chris Tucker's is good, he's gonna be good, man.
But yeah, Blood. But he can't do like the lyrics in Raw if he's gonna do it public TV.
It's not public. It's Netflix. They can say whatever
Netflix.
they want on Netflix.
Oh, okay. Then all right, it's on. It's on. Yes, sir.
Stanley Stewart said those analysts were sucking Manny's. Hey, man, you know they love Manny, but hey, man, Manny gonna get beat up by Manny. They need to keep Manny away from Errol, and Errol gonna beat up on Manny, dude. Manny look old. I'm gonna say that though. Manny took a lot of straight right hands. Man, he took a lot of straight right hands. Fans for sex said F Keith. I lost $200. Hey, man, that's why you don't. Hey, I didn't bet no money on none of that. But who said this? I think it was Fahim, my man, my Twitter, the Twitter god, Fahim Satur, said Pac walked through a bunch of right hands with a bunch of pictures of needles. Now you know that. Now you know that, but you can't say it until he gets busted. Unfortunately, I can't say it. Timmy Diamond said it's safe to say Keith drained main vein prior to the fight and had sweet legs. Dog, he had, man. You know, he felt like he lost the fight. You can tell, man, that Keith Thurman thought he lost the fight. But let's move on to something else, man. Did you guys, KQKC, did you watch the PBC press conference?
No, I did not. I just watched all the fights. I didn't watch no press conferences or nothing like that. How did it go?
Oh, man, let me ask Blood, did you see it?
Hey, did you all already move past the Manny Pacquiao discussion?
No, we can't. I'm bouncing all over the damn place. Go ahead, Blood. Lead the
my internet had got cut, man. I just wanted to say real quick, I don't know if you guys discussed this, but Manny Pacquiao, I don't really believe that he's going to fight a Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence, man. I think if there's anybody who would fight those guys, it would be him. But yesterday they had this live stream. It was called Live in Pacquiao's Locker Room or some shit. So I went on there and it was like, there was like 25, 30,000 people in there. And I'm going to tell you right now that them Pac-Tards, they want that Mayweather fight, man. People are going to say that, hey, don't mention them two together and this and that. those two will always be mentioned together. It's just like when you mention Ali, you mentioned Frazier, vice versa. Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather's name is always going to be together. Floyd Mayweather made an appearance there for a reason. I think it's possible that he might take another fight with Floyd Mayweather. I wouldn't be surprised. That's all I'm saying. And me personally, I don't really care about that fight. I would rather see him mix it up with Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence or somebody like that. But because he's an older guy at this point, if he does fight any of those other guys, he's gonna have to go through advanced VADA testing, and I just think he'll get beat by any of those other guys. So just go on ahead, fight Floyd Mayweather, come out the game, and let these young guys sort this shit out, okay? Because Keith Thurman is still owed a few ass whoopings that he needs to take, and they're coming his way. And that's all I wanted to say, bro.
Man, I didn't realize that, man. My mind was too much on this damn crow. All these crazy ass cats gonna come to my page. I never even thought about Floyd.
I wonder why Floyd was up in the ring, because he didn't co-promote that fight. You know?
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Yeah,
Mayweather
Leonard Ellerby all week.
Mayweather.
Leonard Ellerby, and something that I just now. Obviously, I don't have any paperwork on this, but I've been seeing this more and more, where Leonard Ellerby has been in the ring and been with fighters that I didn't think he was promoting. I thought I saw him in there. Leonard Ellerby was with Leonard Ellerby was with Pacquiao. Leonard Ellerby was with Pacquiao, and he's with Thurman up on the stage. I wouldn't doubt at all that Mayweather has something to do with that fight. I already think Floyd owns a piece of the PBC.
That's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking that too.
I mean, I would be surprised. He'd be stupid if he didn't, seeing as he built that. But man, that was Manny Pac. I mean, I don't even want to see that fight, man. I just Volcanus in the building. Much love in the super chat. Volcanus. He said, "What's good for the Don panel, and the chat. We all chilling, man. And if y'all, by the way, we got almost 500 people in the building. It's obviously because the great KQKC is in the building. So make sure y'all subscribe to the great KQKC if you're not, and also subscribe to the legendary Blood Boxing, who's got the excellent Pernell Whitaker documentaries up on his page. I definitely get out of here, F12. First of all, get up out of here with that name. You got to go. Somebody put you up out of here. Pac-Man ain't no top 3 welterweight. Top 3 welterweight what? How's he a top 3 welterweight? Is he a top 3 welterweight? No, I wouldn't put him as a top 3 welterweight. I think that it's Errol, it's Terrence Crawford, and it's Sean Porter. I put him as the number 4 heavyweight, welterweight. I'm not lying. Maybe he's 3. Where do you put him, KQKC? We'll see if F12. You got to get out of here with that name, no dog. Come in here a little more respectable, man. Where do you got him placed? Keith Kemp got him played number 3 after Crawford and Spence. Hey, you better switch that from Spence and Crawford. What do you got him, Blood? You there, Blood? Am I missing something?
No, I'm here. I had to come off of mute, man. I couldn't find the damn frame. Where do I have Keith Thurman rated right now? You're saying?
Manny Pacquiao in the welterweight.
Oh, man. I mean, like I said, man, I think he could beat most of those guys in the welterweight division, but he can't beat the top guys, and the top guys are, in my opinion, it's Keith Thurman and Errol Spence as of right now. I mean, we'll get to see
Terrence Crawford. You just said Keith Thurman.
I mean, Terrence Crawford. My bad. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. My bad. Those are the top 2, and then Porter probably. I would put Porter before I put Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. What about you, KQKC?
Well, I'm basically got the same. Earl and Crawford, top 2. Then Spence, he's a 3rd. But I got Pacquiao like a number 5. But I know y'all gonna laugh at this, but Dennis Ugas, I have him at number 4. He can box, you know, and the way I know you haven't got to the Figueroa fight yet, but we'll talk about that. But,
no, you can talk about that robbery. Omar got robbed.
You think so? But see,
no.
he kept leaning on you guys. He couldn't. You guys, he's a boxer, and he didn't have enough room. So what he did was he pushed him off of him, and he went to the body real fast.
That was illegal.
That
was illegal.
What was illegal?
That pushing off that Ugas.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Forearms.
Right.
That shit was illegal. It was a robbery, man.
Well, yeah. They say no pushing. Floyd do it. Everybody do it, but they don't take points away for pushing. I mean, they'll take points away for holding.
Yes, they take away points for pushing. That's what Amir Khan. That's what happened to Amir Khan with when he fought Lamont Peterson. They were like, nah, and he did it to Pacquiao. A better ref warned Pacquiao for that. This Pacquiao put his hands out and extended. He's like, no shoving. But that ref with Ugas sucked. Anyway, I know Ugas won that fight.
You're right for now, because that referee, I can't stand when a referee hits your hand down. I can't stand that. He hit the glove down, because you holding or something like that. He hit your hand. I'd be like, man, come on, stop that. Cut it out. And that referee, he was something else, man. He was something else.
Hey, I don't care what y'all say. I rock with Omar Figueroa. Y'all realize, y'all know y'all had a fun fight because of Omar Figueroa. That boring ass Denis Ugas would have never fought if it wasn't for Omar Figueroa. Y'all need to be thankful for fighters like Omar Figueroa. That's a great fighter right there. Fighting that 140-pounder, fighting that big old. What the hell happened to Ugas's hair? He should have got a point taken away for that.
He had 2 ball spots.
Man, he got like 4 ball. That dude got like 4 ball spot. That dude got a. Come on, man. Ugas. Out of here with Ugas, man. Nah, Ugas. Ugas didn't make that fight.
Hold on for now. Hold on. You and KQKC can't be laughing at nobody ball spot. I'm just gonna let y'all know.
I ain't got no bald spot. I'm bald.
Bro, here, so don't worry about that, man.
I'm laughing at him because I got enough sense to pull out a fucking razor and take the shit off. I ain't gonna have to walk around looking like fucking George Jefferson, Sherman Hemsley, no shit like that.
Okay? I'm getting mine cut this week. So don't laugh, all right?
Yeah. Hey, I got enough self-respect. I got enough respect, dog, to get rid of it. I ain't trying to hold on. I ain't got no wishful. Look, hold on, man. Let me finish, dog. First of all, I ain't got no wishful thinking about my hairline growing back, okay? I ain't no LeBron James. I ain't no Ugas. I ain't Keith Thurman. All them dudes is bald, dog. All them dudes is bald. Okay, and I know you got a bald patch in the back of your head too, Blood. Don't act like you be wearing that hat for no reason. Your ass just too tall and got your face in the chair. Other than that, you got a little dent in your afro right at the top. I know you do.
No, I don't, bro. I don't. I promise you that. I don't. That's okay. You know what? It has. I don't have the same hairline that I had. I can tell you that. I don't have nothing missing in the back, but I don't got that. I don't got the hairline I had 10 years ago. That's for damn sure. I ain't gonna lie about that now. But I was just saying, come on now.
Hey, I have the right to talk about dudes that are but no, you gotta have game, dog. First of all, you gotta let me tell y'all young boys this. When you go, when your hairline gets here, it's time to let it go, dog. Let it
there
go.
You go.
Keith Thurman to let it go. Keith Thurman hairline.
I've been trying to tell him let it go. He won't let it go.
Keith Thurman is the guy that's who y'all should be looking. You guys, he's not from here, man. He's from Canada. Them niggas don't understand shit like that or wherever he from. Where's he from?
Cuba.
Well, Cuba. Okay, he from Cuba. All right, them niggas don't understand over there about the hairline. Now, Keith Thurman, he should understand about the hairline, but he got that Chi-Town blood in him, baby. That's why he act like that, man. He don't want to let it go, bro. What's up?
Yeah, at least he ain't like them Florida dudes. I saw a video on there with a Florida dude who had that same hairline, had the same hairline as Ugas did, but he got like dreads. Like they glued all these dreads to the top of his head and spray painted the side, dog. And they were like, any shit say rockin' Tampa. He said it had some shit. He had the Buccaneers fucking jersey on, getting them fake ass dreadlocks glued to the top of his head. And his beard trimmed. We know what goes on down there in Florida, dog. Y'all ain't got no game. Look, you gonna go ball, go
Hey,
ball.
give you a pass. Fanon, you lucky this is your show, boy, because I could get you. I can hit you by about 4 or 5 different places right now.
I'm lucky it's online, dog. Your big ass ain't hitting me, dog. I carry a wrench. All right, so you know. Hey, I missed my 78, man. 78 in the building, man. I missed something. Volcanus, man. Much love in that super chat, Volcanus. But y'all get out of here. Y'all know it. Just 78 Sports TV said, KQKC said, I'm getting mines cut this week. I'm throwing a curl back for 2020. Dog, hey, man, y'all got to let it go. Bo One said, I can't front. I do look like a skinny version of Fanon. My waters have receded. First of all, dog, what you trying to say? Nigga, I'm fat? Something? That sounds like a backhanded motherfucking compliment, dog. This nigga just called me fat in a super chat. Dog, you can't be super chat calling me fat, dog. That ain't cool. That's all right. I'm working on it. Much love in that super chat, Bo One. It may call me fat in the middle of a. Am I right, KQKC? He just said I look like a skinny Fanon.
I look like a skinny Fanon.
What?
He said skinny Fanon.
Skinny Fanon, like not a fat Fanon, a skinny Fanon.
Hey man, drop that money, baby.
What do you say? Oh man, Kimbo Slice. Somebody said Kimbo Slice. Hey, first of all, hey, hold on, man. Let me get you on this God's the Dog Joe. I ain't missed but one fight in 2 years. So if you mean Fanon had a bad prediction, you mean Fanon had a rare event where I missed a call. Because I missed one call in 2 years. And I didn't even pick Thurman, Manny Pacquiao. I said I was leaning towards Manny Pacquiao. See what you propagandists do? Y'all just try to make some shit up. I missed the call. I'm only missed one call. I missed Danny Garcia versus Sean Porter. I said Sean Porter was going to be, Danny Garcia was going to be Sean Porter. That's the only call I missed. I didn't even miss this call because if you would have listened to my live stream before I started, I said, nah, I think it's going to be Pacquiao. So, you know the saying, sucker till you hiccup. Fuck out of here, man. Anyway, sorry.
And then you're going to say sorry after you did that shit.
And he gonna say sorry.
Get up out of here, man, with all that nonsense, man. He had a bad prediction again. Shut up. Anyway, that's a shame shit gonna happen to Errol against Crawford. What Ron Finkley talking about? Ron Finkley out here telling these lies, man. He telling these lies. He was complaining about something messing with them. A lot of his trainer we don't like. I'm not sure what that is, James Brown. Big payday for Thurman, $2.5 million purse. He's going to get more than that because he gets that pay-per-view. You're going to get that pay-per-view money too. And that shit should have done pretty well. That was a great. BFTB Box said, I picked Manny and I proudly say it again. Yeah, you did. A whole bunch did. That's like the best. So did Wood God. So did Wood God too. He did too. All right, man. I need to take a break. What you want to talk about, Blood? That was funny.
Hey, man, I just wanted to say one more time, man, to everybody out there, man. R.I.P. to the great Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker, man. And, you know, I wish I was out there in Virginia with those people out there, bro. But, you know, it is what it is, man. Couldn't make it out there. It's too far. But, man, R.I.P. to a great legend, man. I'm glad that they gave him tributes all night. Every event that was held in boxing, we had several over the past few days. Everybody has acknowledged him as not, like you said, Fanon, not only as a great defensive fighter, but as a great fighter altogether, man. And I just wanted to say, anybody who disrespects that man's legacy, man, fuck you. I hope you burn in flames. Fuck Charlemagne the God, too. Fuck him. Fuck Glazier, whatever that boy name is, Glazier. Fuck you, too. Eat a dick, both of you. Fuck you and your families and everything you ride on. That's all I got to say.
Yes, sir. Robert Walker said these women in Cleveland love cats with bald heads, get hella compliments. Man, of course. Only people can. Let me tell you two type of dummies. Well, first of all, only cats that just butt ugly can't wear bald heads. You got to have some wrinkled ass, dented ass head not to make a bald head work, dog. Okay? So Only people talking smack about bald-headed cats are cats that didn't get bald and don't have women actually rubbing their head for them. Second of all, dog, the only thing worse than that is a person that makes fun of somebody that's old. Dummy, it's your job to get old. Making fun of somebody that's old is like making fun of somebody that got more money than you. Look at all that money in your bank. Dog, what are you talking about? You don't want money? Yeah, I want money. But, you got too much money. You can't make fun of somebody that's old because the only alternative to not getting old is dying, dummy. You want to be 50 years old. You want to live that long. So whenever I hear somebody insulting somebody, be like, hey, old man, I'm like, dog, I had a whole bunch of people I know that didn't get old. And there's only one way that happened. They in a casket. So shut up. And you can't make fun of a bald-headed man that gets some because he's bald. They like it, dog. They like it.
And why are we taking all of their women, too? We're taking all of y'all women. Y'all women can't stay away from us older guys. They love us, man. From the time they're in their 20s, they come looking for us. Man, I got so many women coming my way, man. Y'all can't keep it together because y'all looking at too much porn, you little jits, okay? Y'all don't feel like we did it, okay? We gotta go out there and put on that, we put on that little Jodeci. We'll put on that mint condition for Fanon. It was Keith Sweat or Babyface for him. But, we have to do all this shit, okay? And we still use that same music to take your women, all right? While you guys go out there and become women and transvestite and all that shit. It's your generation that's lacking. So I'm laughing at you for being young. That's what I gotta say.
Dog, them dudes couldn't, man, please. They couldn't stumble in pussy in a whole house, dog. The motherfucker's terrible. Anyway, Robert Walker, these women in Cleveland, much love in that super chat said these women in Cleveland love cats with bald heads, get hella comments. Yeah, man. That shit was freedom when I cut my hair off, man. Bo One says, same feature, smaller body, about 160. Dog, I only weigh about $170. What you saying? About 270. I got me some weight off me, though, Bo One. I got some weight off me. I'm working. I'll be down there with you. Babyface, man, I couldn't stand Babyface. Babyface is the beggingest dude in the history of man. But matter of fact, since Blood talking that smack, you need to go back and check out one of Blood's videos where Blood was celebrating the history of niggas begging. Remember that, Blood?
Yeah, but
I remember that video you did.
You called me and told me that Babyface, that he was your favorite singer and that he should have been on the list. That's what you told me. That's why
I added him to your list of beggars.
You like the fucking Babyface. Just you can tell Fanon was the pretty boy type that listened to Babyface and all that shit. I'm here to tell you right now, Fanon had Babyface up in his system. All right, he had Keith Sweat in that bitch, some Shy. He definitely any light-skinned nigga that he can relate to, he had that shit. And he also liked that Al B. Sure and Christopher Williams. Fanon liked all that shit, I'm telling you.
No, only
you know what I'm saying?
Only one I like, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, and this is a very appropriate date. The only one I liked was the barge. Oh, this love, baby, waiting for you.
To be the rhythm of the night, we can leave it alone.
Oh man, hey, 78 said top of my head smells like cootie cat. Man, Michael Johnson, man, much love, 78. 78 showing that love, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Subscribe to his Patreon, man, by the way.
Yes, sir.
And 78 Sport TV got the best Patreon on Patreon, man. Michael Johnson boxing talking more. Blood, better sit down and leave them young Negroes to me before you catch a stroke, dog. Look, man, if you got to go, you got to go.
Hey, Michael,
you know how that Richard Pryor thing say somebody killed his daddy? It's like he died up in you. You remember that?
Right.
Michael Johnson, old begging ass. He from, he's in his 30s, so he come from that era of Cisco. That's what he listened to. Mike Johnson, he liked Cisco, Thong Song. That was his favorite shit. I heard him when he said he used to play football. When he playing football, linebacker shit. That was his song, Thong Song. That's his favorite song, man. That's your era, man. Be quiet, man. You don't even know good music, man. You had that Michael Johnson. I got you. I'm coming to your next live stream. I'm gonna show out. Okay, I got you.
I'll be right back. Get some water.
I wonder when it was going to happen. I was wondering when it was going to happen, KC.
You're going to get that moonshine, some of that Chicago moonshine.
Just get some water. That's all.
Go get some of that Geritol. You're older than me. Get your energy up. Hey, Keith Sweat was a begging. Yeah, he was, dog, but he was cashing out, dog. He was cashing. Anyway, man, that's funny, man. Let's get back to boxing. That was a lot of fun. What do you see, Keith Thurman? What do you see, Manny Pacquiao going from here, man?
You talking to me?
Yeah, you know, KQKC went out to try to
that's right. I forgot he went to go get him some moonshine. But anyway, like I was saying, man, Manny Pacquiao, I don't believe that he's going to fight the winner of Errol Spence. What's his name? Sean Porter. I'm mixing these guys up. Errol Spence, Sean Porter. He's not going to fight the winner of that fight, man. I'm telling you. I have a feeling that he'll take somebody like an Amir Khan. He's going to take a softer touch. I think he should take that Khan fight. He's not going to fight those other guys. He ain't going to fight Terrence Crawford because he got to deal with all the politics with Bob Arum again and all that. I don't think he's going to go that route. I think he's going to fight Mayweather again. I'm here to tell you, I think it's coming. I think we'll get an announcement next year. Okay, you all remember I said that. We're going to get an announcement next year that Mayweather is going to take another fight with Manny Pacquiao. I see it coming, and that's the only fight that I really hold Pacquiao to. To me, why couldn't Mayweather stop Keith Thurman and all those guys? I don't know why he couldn't do it, but that's fine. I like to see that last fight. I'm not that big on the fight, but I'll look at it. You know what I'm saying? But really, in my opinion, Manny Pacquiao need to bow out. He's too old, man. He just didn't have to undergo advanced testing. When he has to undergo advanced testing, he's not going to be the same. Mayweather's going to put him through USADA. Because Mayweather ain't doing no VADA. Mayweather, he above all that shit. That's what he think. And I guess that's the way it is because that's what they let him do. So, that's what I think his future is, Floyd Mayweather. And I know it because I saw them pack tards come out last night. They were around with all their old names. I saw them, Gay Runner, KFC. They weren't saying nothing about no Errol Spence and no Terrence Crawford. They don't care about that fight. Them on pack tards, they want Mayweather. And that's the fight that's going to sell. That's what I got to say, man. I know the fight.
That would sell like hotcakes, man. But Floyd need at least 2 fights before he does that. That necessitates Floyd getting a couple fights. Because I don't think Floyd just pop out there and fight Manny Pacquiao like that. Even though he did have a couple training camps. So, he ain't too far. I don't think he's too far off of shape. But, but let me get to Lawrence RB said, what should have been the game plan against Manny? It's disappointing to find out Keith wasn't 100% locked in. AB revealed he was partying. Man, Adrian Bronner is to shut it, man. I went to Vegas, Lawrence RB. I was in Vegas for the fight with Roy Jones Jr. versus what's his name? John Ruiz for the heavyweight championship. Man, Roy Jones Jr. was in there gambling the night before. Walked in with Derek Smoke Gaynor and Blood Boxing. One big tall yellow dude with 2 little midgets walked up in there and did all that gambling the night before, man. That might just be a way for him to relax, man. Hey, man, I do not like Silk. Okay, I already told y'all what kind of music I listen to. I did not listen to Silk. I didn't listen to none of that H-Town. I didn't listen to none of that nonsense, man. I listened to Barry White, dog. That's what I was. I was listening to Teddy Pendergrass, dog. Give me that.
From Fine Young Cannibals. That was his shit. He loved Fine. She drive me crazy. That's your shit, man. Come on, man.
That. My shit was Teddy Pendergrass. Turn out the lights, damn it, and lay your ass down. That's what I like. I like Teddy Pendergrass, dog. Petty ain't playing, dog.
I like Keith Sweat, Luther Vandross, the love songs.
Luther?
Huh?
Oh shit! KQKC is an old pimp now.
Yes, sir.
All the women back in the 80s. All right, you're coming around KQKC. That's your ass, nigga.
Yes, sir.
You're one of them sneaky guys too that will steal somebody's woman. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't be around that blood. Don't be around that old young ass nigga. Come over here and fuck with KQKC. I can see you right now, man. I know you did it, man. I know you did it, bro.
Throw back the rugs, everybody. Move all the tables and chairs.
Oh,
man, her girl, whatever it said, the stylistics and the dramatics.
You know,
Of course,
you like that Freddie Jackson, my brother. You like that Freddie Jackson too.
Oh, yeah, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I love Freddie. Yes, I love Freddie, boy.
Freddie who?
Freddie Jackson. Yes,
you like that Luther Vandross knockoff?
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't stand Freddie Jackson, dog.
Take it nice and slow.
What's that dude's name? Ocean? What's that dude's name?
Billy Ocean. You like
Ocean. Billy Ocean.
Like,
Billy Ocean. That's who.
I bet you
That's
like
Blood's boy, Billy Ocean.
KQKC. You like Alexander O'Neal, brother?
Yes, sir.
I knew you liked Alexander O'Neal, brother, for sure. I knew it, bro. I knew it. Damn, I nailed it. I'm good. God dog.
Yes, I love Alexander O'Neal, man. Ooh, funky. And Kenny G too, man.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. No. That's great shit, bro.
Yeah, that's good music, man. Yeah,
man, y'all tripping, man. I ain't listening to none of that. None of that Coolie High music. I ain't listening to none of that.
Coolie High,
man. That's no. Floyd old and retired. Hope he stays that way. You know. Oh, Justin Marsh talking about called it. Fanon loves Keith Washington. I don't even know who Keith Washington is, man. I ain't big on, man. I didn't like Anders. I don't like any of them cats, man. Ray, like you know what Blood like. Blood was listening to like Ray Parker Jr. and shit like that, dog.
I'm not gonna lie. I like Ray Parker Jr. You had a couple. You know Keith Washington. You know Keith Washington. Stop trying to play like you don't know Keith Washington.
I ain't never LTD. I rock with the Rolls Royce stuff like that, dog. Lionel Richie, the Commodores, early Commodores. I will, but none of that. Not when he went country. Right after he went country, I can't do that, man.
But was you still a fan of the Commodores when he left? Did you listen to Night Shift?
Yeah. I mean, look, man. Around that time, dude. Around the time that happened, house music was out in Chicago, and I was listening to stuff like Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. I was listening to a lot of James Brown, listening to a lot of Stevie Wonder. I listened to a lot of that type of stuff, dog. I wasn't trying to fade none of that techno crap that was coming out. All that fake music, all that fake instrumental crap that was going on in the 80s.
All that reverb, yeah.
All of that, all the synthesizers and all that. I was like, man, we all go back to the big, like to the big orchestras and shit that he was kicking off with in the 70s. Because that's when they did all that. Yeah, it is Justin Martin's disco. I was getting used to all of that big sound. What do I think about the Plant? Oh, Caleb Plant. Oh, that was a setup, dog. Man, that dude picked Caleb Plant fight. Let's talk about the Caleb Plant fight. Caleb Plant fight was he's a real good fighter, but that dude ain't even God. Oh, I thought this dude was already gone. Get out of here, God's Joe is the greatest of this era. You get out of here, man. I'm throwing you out for saying that. All right. First of all, I'm throwing you out because you lied on me. I've only missed 2 calls. I've only really missed 1 call in 2 years. Because if I don't know, I ain't making a call. Okay. Right. Second of all, Manny Pacquiao is the greatest of what era? Get out of here, dude. The dude been knocked out. He been beat 7 times. 7.
Right.
Let me repeat this. 7. Okay, he took a dirt nap. Let me show you what Manny Pacquiao did against you remember this? Against Juan Manuel Marquez. He ain't even in this generation. He's a 40-year-old man, dog. He's in the last generation. Get up out of here, man. Al Jarreau was nice, but get out of here, man. Nobody trying to hear that. We're not trying to hear any type of propaganda today. He is a good fighter, though. Definitely a Hall of Fame level fighter. But I don't know honestly, man, why am I putting him ahead of Andre Ward? Andre Ward ain't lost a fight since he's 12 years old, never got put flat on his face. Manny Pacquiao has been put flat on his face 3 times. So stop. Okay? Let's what I'm saying, you guys overdo it with Manny. All right? And he just beat the weakest link who been sitting out of box, who ain't been fought. dude coming off a 2-year, one tune-up off a 2-year layup, man. Albert, is Muhammad Ali was defeated 5 times. And was he which generation was he defeated in? Was he defeated in from 1960 he turned pro to 1970? No. He lost to Joe Frazier, he lost to Kenny Norton, and then he did not lose again until he fought till he had Parkinson's and lost to Leon Spinks, Larry Holmes, and Trevor Burbank. Two of those were in the 1980s. He turned pro in the 1960s. Manny Pacquiao got knocked out 2 times before he even came to the United States. Not only did he get knocked out 2 times, you ain't never seen Muhammad Ali up flat on his face. Never. Even with Parkinson's, he didn't take no nap like that. Get out of here, man. He ain't the great man. Manny Pacquiao is not the greatest of his own generation because there's 3 guys in there to beat him.
Can I say something to carry on what you're saying? Listen, another thing they like to do is they like to talk about he's the only champion to do it, 8-time world champion. Yeah, but they never mention that all these belts was not present throughout the majority of boxing's history. They did not have all these belts present. If you want to talk about
the weight classes, Blood. Hey, Blood, don't forget the weight classes.
Yeah, the weight classes. There wasn't as many weight classes. There wasn't as many belts available. Okay, they never want to mention that. With the way we're going right now, you're going to have guys who are going to break that 8-time shit. I mean, Broner is a 4-time world champion. I think that's a joke, but they never mentioned that. If they really want to talk about something that was great, is 1938 when Armstrong held down half of boxing. Okay, there was a time where there was only 8 divisions. You don't want to mention that either now, do you? You know, an 8-time world champion, you have like 4 major belts. Now you have 5 and 6 major belts. I mean, he had the WBA regular. Now that he has the super, is that his 9th world? I don't know. It's just so confusing, man. They need to shut up with those kind of stupid made-up records.
Absolutely manufactured. 8 weight classes, man. He never became undisputed. Look, man, if you look like, let's go. What's Henry Armstrong? How many weight classes did Henry Armstrong win one in? Did he win lightweight, featherweight,
lightweight, feather, welter? I think he went in 4.
Okay, but what were they?
I think it was
middleweight, welterweight, featherweight, and bantamweight,
lightweight, featherweight, welterweight. I don't think he ever won the middleweight. Where's Kurt Anderson? Kurt, you in the?
Nah, he didn't. I don't think he did get the middleweight. I know he fought the middleweight, but I think one was
3 times.
Yeah, you can check, but I think it was featherweight. Might have been featherweight or bantamweight, featherweight, lightweight,
bantamweight. He won at bantamweight.
What'd he say?
Only one. He wasn't at bantamweight. He might have only won 3 world championships, but that was different back then, though, man.
But I'm trying to count the belts if there's 3 of them. So if he was at 130, no, it was 4 of them, man. I'm gonna look this up.
Look it up. Look it up, man.
He had more than 3. Let me do this because we got to play respect. But I want to count the weight classes. Henry Armstrong.
I'm pretty sure it was only 3. I think it was only 3.
Oh, yeah, okay.
One
of the few fighters to win in 3 or more divisions. He won featherweight, lightweight, and welterweight. So featherweight is what? 126? So
yeah,
126, 130, 135, 140, 147, and 147. So that would be Henry Armstrong right there would get 5. Because when you say featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, you got to include the ones that are in between. So really junior featherweight, featherweight, lightweight, junior featherweight, super featherweight, lightweight, junior welterweight, and welterweight. That's 6.
And not only that,
because you got to go the weight class below, because the people in the weight class below would have been fighting at featherweight. They couldn't make the weight, they couldn't make bantamweight. So it couldn't have been at 118. So you get 122, 126, 130, 122, 126, 130, 135, and 140 and 147.
And not only that, he would have had a better opportunity to win a middleweight championship because you would have 4 belts.
Belts. I'm saying that, but watch that. But there was only one champion.
Exactly.
So he would be the undisputed in every one of those weight classes.
Exactly. It just can't compare to that, man.
Can't, because I mean, damn, there were no belts.
Yep. Point blank. He was the man. That shit they're making up, all these fake records they're making up, you can't even keep up with them because Manny Pacquiao's had 2 belts, and he's at the WBA regular, which is the lineal belt, and then he said now got the super. So I don't know, does that count as another belt? I don't really know. These guys make their own rules up with that shit. It's fake, man. It's a bunch of fake shit. All this stuff about lineal and all that shit they're talking about is fake, man. It's all made up garbage for the casual fans. That's all it is, man. We know it's just like WWE. The politics are like WWE, man. Fake. Made up bullshit, made up accomplishments and achievements, which I've had a problem with for several years, man. And they continue to do this with Manny Pacquiao. They're going to continue to do it with him, build him up to be some legend, and then they're going to compare him to guys like Armstrong when he's nowhere near in those guys' class. Not even close, man.
Now, Fanon and Blood, what do you all think about this? I just was throwing this out to the chat on my live, and everybody, every governor, well, every division should have one winner. Then everybody else, fight to get to that position to fight that one winner in each division. But in the meantime, that winner or whoever the top guy is with the top belt should be fighting and defending that belt every time somebody come up like that. It should be one in every division. It shouldn't have to be 4. I think that, and it should be 13 rounds. That way it will eliminate draws, So, then that way you will have a clear-cut winner, I mean, I just thought I'd throw it out there, but that sounds pretty good, I thought,
Yeah, I like that. I do like that, KQKC. That's a great idea, brother.
Right.
Underground Asylum, there was one. I think there might have been 2. There might have been the WBA and the WBC Underground Asylum. Maybe 2. But whatever. So, yeah, I mean, that'd be a good idea, man. All that is like, I mean, yeah, I just think you got to deal with what you got now because none of that is like, I don't know why 13 rounds is going to screw up TV. But 13 rounds, I don't think that would even I don't think that would prevent a draw. 13 rounds. Because there was draws when there was, I know if you're thinking like odd numbers, you can still get a draw because people can get 10 rounds. There can still be draws because the draw comes from one guy thinking a fight won, one person believing that somebody won the fight. It's not because say it's 13 rounds and it's 7-6 one way, 7-6.
Yeah, because it's a 10-point must system. So just having 13 rounds is not going to eliminate a draw out of a 10-point must system.
No, yeah, because it's just whoever scores the fight, because it's just whoever scores the fight. There were draws when they're 15. I don't think that's going to solve it, but man, it can be what it's going to be, man.
They have the 10-point system though. They used to do it by rounds. I don't know what year. Maybe Kurt Anderson knows, but they started the 10-point must system. I like to say in the 70s they were still doing the round system. Now, if they were doing the round system, then 13 rounds would be more significant. But when you're distributing points within the round in a 10-point must system, then that's different. So I see what you're saying, Fanon. That's correct.
Yeah, but hey, man, I thought it was a really good night of fights, though, man. It was a great day of fights, and I think the only person that looked bad to me, well, 2 people look bad. Dillian White gonna get killed, man. Dillian White don't want that fight. Dillian White didn't even act like he wanted to fight at the end of that. He was like, well, it's tough a fight. It's gonna be tough fights. I got to get my English accent right. Because I don't even know, is that like a Jamaican English accent? It's like he got a bunch of accents mixed up in there. But
yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of like got a Jamaican British. It's like a Jamaican British accent is what he got.
Yeah. Because I heard the Jamaican twang to it, but no, man, he doesn't. Come on, man. That's man. Did you hear? Did you see Teddy Atlas?
He's got.
You hear Teddy Atlas's show?
Oh yeah, that Teddy Atlas. Oh boy,
Teddy Atlas a moron, man. But look, to you, before I do that, because that's probably gonna be the last subject. Let me tell you, you Manny Pacquiao fans, something, dude. Okay, Manny Pacquiao is a hero to the Philippines. Okay, don't be trying to transport his hero status over here. All right, what he is over here is a very, very good fighter, and some of you guys, God worship of that dude is it's irritating, man. Okay. He's a good fighter. He's a Hall of Fame fighter. He's not the best fighter in the history of boxing. He does not walk on water, nor was his mama a virgin. Cut it out. Okay. Manny Pacquiao has lost six or seven times in his career. I personally think the dude got two. I thought he lost to Juan Manuel Marquez 3 times, not just once, 3 times. That's why the fight had to keep happening. Okay, there's all kind of questions about what that dude is doing with the little shooty shoots. Okay, so stop. But congratulations to him as a champion. He's a heck of a guy. If he runs off and fights Amir Khan, unlike what Blood said, dog, if he runs off and tries to fight Amir Khan, that shit is a joke. I hope what he does is even Floyd Mayweather Jr., man, I see that being Floyd ain't gonna. Well, maybe Floyd will take that fight. But at that point in time, man, it doesn't really say anything. Fight the winner, Terrence Crawford. Because I'll put it this way: if you guys think that dude is all like that, he's the greatest of this generation. Get on your get down on your knees and pray to him, and tell him to go fight Terrence Crawford or the winner of Errol Spence, Sean Porter. I think he has a chance to beat Sean Porter, or fight Ordani Ugas, something like that, man.
Right.
You just mad because Thurman lost. I'm not mad at all. I don't even like Keith Thurman. I'm mad. I'm not mad. I'm just irritated by y'all because you guys just go overboard, man. You go overboard with him.
See, what's going on is that the Pac-Tards are a little out of date. So they're coming around now trying to say that we're Keith Thurman fans. They think that Keith Thurman has some supporting cast here. They've been out of date for a little while. They don't realize that what happened is that all the people who originally liked Keith Thurman, they done went over to Crawford and Spence now. See, the Pac-Tards they were gone during that time period. So they think that they could come around now and start talking about you're just mad Thurman. Like, man, you've been gone for 5-6 years. Shut the fuck up. Get up to date. What's going on? We don't like Keith Thurman, motherfucker. In fact, many of us wanted Keith Thurman to fucking lose. We don't like him. You guys are not up to date, okay? If you guys want to have an argument with us, Pac-Tards, you got to understand that who we support is Errol Spence and we support Terrence Crawford. That's what you got to understand. Ain't that right, KQ?
That's right. That's right.
Quan said, I think you're over. Fanon, I think you're going overboard. Okay, maybe. All right, it was a little bit of a dig to tell him to stop praying don't hide Quan, unhide Quan 43. He's right. I don't mind Quan. I don't mind what unhide. Can you unhide him? I unhid him. I don't have a problem with him saying I think you went overboard. I am highly irritated at Manny Pacquiao fans because they go too far. And as a result, sometimes I show a little immaturity. And I'll start talking about, the fact that they think they worship this dude as, the greatest human being that ever walked the earth. And it's irritating to me. But, man, he's a hero to them. And I can appreciate that. Okay.
Right.
All right. I can, if I go too far, I'm okay with admitting that I went too far. I don't mean to insult. Damn, Quan, why Quan get hidden again? He said, "Yeah, I went too bad. That's all right, Quan. Don't time out, Quan. Damn, yeah, don't time out, people. That's a very legitimate thing. I never wanted Keith Thurman to win the fight, and you guys keep coming and telling me things that I didn't say. I said that I think it was better for Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao to win the fight because there would be a chance that you'd actually get unification. Because if Keith Thurman had won that fight, he was going to go run back to the Himalayas, okay? And he wasn't going to fight Terrence Crawford. He wasn't going to fight Errol Spence Jr., okay? I thought that all I said was that, look, I'm not going to bet on a 40-year-old man. I can't do it. I'm not, because you never know when this dude is going to really hit the wall, okay? That's it.
Right.
All right, I'm not. Rex Shabatar, behold. Yeah, cats don't even like that, dog. Oh, that's what's up, Stephen Bailey. Yeah, man, I don't hit him. But I don't have a problem. Because that, and Fanon, that's not you, Fanon. What's not me? I can be real petty. If you mean it, that ain't me. But look, see, like I got this cat that keeps saying, this isn't on this, right? So I got this Pacquiao fan that I just got another email from on another a comment on a video, right? And I'm like, look, man, Manny Pacquiao, ha, Manny won. What you gonna say now? I say congratulations. What else do you want? What would you like me to do? Would you like me? What else can I say besides congratulations, man? See, what y'all wouldn't do if Manny Pacquiao had lost that fight, a lot of guys wouldn't even be and say congratulations to Keith Thurman. They would cry robbery like they did with Jeff Horn. What I'm saying is, hey man, congratulations to Keith Thurman. But y'all just want to keep starting arguments like, no, you're not faking it. I gotta get mad. Yeah, no, get out of here, man.
No, the
congratulations to Manny Pacquiao.
They love to argue with black channels, okay? They've been doing this for a long time, so they've been gone for a while. So what they're connecting to Keith Thurman is that we're black, okay? So they're thinking that they're automatically thinking because that's the community that they left. When they left boxing, that's how it was set up. They thought all black channels favored all black boxers, so they think they got one up on us now. So now they come out, and I'm telling you what, the Filipinos, man, they come hard too. They're racist. They come with some of the most racist shit you'll ever hear. But they're coming back now, and they're just out of date. They don't realize that Keith Thurman is not somebody we support. The boxing community has changed, and they're out of date. They're out of sync with it. So you're going to get attacked by a lot of them for now. It's going to happen. They're going to be coming at you, man, knocking on your door all the time. So you might.
Oh, well, it's AJ. It's the AJ time, dog. I've been going through that with Anthony Joshua. But some people just want to argue about boxing, and that's cool. If you want to come, you want to argue, and just have YouTube channels and conversations be ways for you to vent your frustration from work or something. I can understand that's what people do, because personally, I couldn't see going to people's getting on people's comments and comment section and just over and over and over again trying to start arguments with people. I got my wife for that. I don't need that, man. Pacquiao's secret of speed is white rice, not juice. Man, stop, dog. Manny Pacquiao is a good fighter, man, but come on, man. Pacquiao's stuck in 215, but enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself while it lasts. Because inevitably what happens when a guy's over 40 years old and he keeps getting in that ring? What are you going to say to me?
The VADA testing, because I believe that the fact that he was not facing advanced testing, I think we saw a different Pacquiao. I know he had something up in his blood, man. I know he did. I just know deep within that he has something in his blood. That's how I feel about the whole thing. When you're 40 and you don't have to go through advanced testing, you're going to take something, man. This guy, for years and years and years, he avoided taking any kind of advanced testing when he was at his best. So it always leaves the question out there. No matter what, the question will always be out there. He said all that stuff about how he's afraid of needles when he had tattoos because he's a dumb senator. He don't think, he can't even put two and two together when it comes to shit like that. So, I don't know, man. he's a senator. He needs to go off and be a senator, come off those belts, go in and fight Floyd. Let's get it over with. You just remember I said it, Fanon. Those Pactards, they really want Floyd. They don't even really hardly know who. They might know who Errol Spence and Crawford are, but believe me, they went away. Once Pacquiao was not on top anymore, they went away because they're not going to continue to follow. They're there for Manny Pacquiao. That's why they're there, man. I'm here to tell you.
Yeah, I have a hard time, blood, putting juice on Manny Pacquiao, even though, man, I believe that he did. My main reason for believing that he did was what this doctor told me, man. This cat who was a Manny Pacquiao fan, when he moved up all those weight classes and he was doing that, like that work rate, I was like, man, is this dude? How do you gain weight and do all? He's like, man, steroids. He's like, the body don't work like that, man. But he didn't care. He wasn't even like, a lot of those type of guys, they don't even care. They're like, look, man, so what? Let everybody do the same thing. They don't really care about it. But I'm not going to put, it's just hard for me to put that on him like that, because I think Manny Pacquiao, he seems like he's a decent dude, nice dude, tries to fight. He's one of these people who will do something that a lot of people won't do, which is continually give rematches. Somebody throw Reed Ace out of here, man.
Yeah. And you know what, Fanon? Not only he's a religious guy, he seems like a real nice guy, really does. Now, let me ask you this. Every belt holder, every champion in each division, they have to do year-round testing. Is that correct?
No.
Okay. I was right then. Okay. All right.
No.
Okay.
Just in the WBC, the WBC's clean testing program, they're supposed to do year-round testing, but come to find out, they're fighter specific and all of that stuff. They don't apply the same guidelines to every fighter. That's what we're finding out here.
Oh, okay.
They're supposed to be year-round in the clean testing program. And what's that old saying that Marvin Hagler? I just wanted to say, Marvin Hagler said one time that it's hard to get up out of bed when you got silk sheets, right?
Silk sheets, right.
Well, for Keith Thurman, it's hard to get up out of bed when you got a wife like that. That's all I got to say. I can understand. Hey, look, I can understand why he's having a problem and why he's struggling.
I know.
Why he's going through all the problems he's going through.
Man.
Because Keith never had no pussy on that quality before, man. Ain't it something?
Man. I know Keith was gone 2 weeks. Next thing you know, he was on his knees marrying, got married, man.
Oh, Brian Oyola, now look, man. Look at Brian. Hold on, let me get to these super chats, man. I missed a couple super chats. But Brian Oyola, man, come on, man. You doing Manny wrong now. He said, Bo one, been a fan of Manny Pac, but the only other belt holder he might have a chance with is Porter. Spence and Bud is out of the question. If he's smart, yeah, man, I don't think he, excuse me, Bo. I don't think he can beat those dudes, man. But it's definitely good for boxing, though, man. It's going to create a buzz. It'll be more, a lot more conversations about boxing. Hit that mute real quick. KQ. Yeah, man, because you're breathing into the mic. It keeps like bumping. Morning fam. What's going on? Sports Guy 17 said morning fam. Y'all keep doing the LDBC. Yes, sir. All day. But look, man, look what my man did, man. What'd he say? Where'd it go? For 9, cheats on his wife, smacks boo boy around. He ain't what they make him out to be. Got side kids with prostitutes. Dang. First of all, dog, let me tell you something, man. Don't hate on Manny for getting his, dog. Don't be hating on Manny because Manny got a little trim on the side, dog. Okay, we all men. If he's taking care of his kids, I ain't got no problem with that whatsoever. Go ahead and do you. I don't know what kind of life he got at home, all that stuff. Okay, I mean, I ain't big on that. Now he's a politician. The thing that makes me question his personality, it ain't this, cheating on his wife and have kids. People do shit like that. But being a politician, you lie for a living. You ain't gonna be elected to some political office multiple times and you ain't lying to somebody about something. Okay? Most politicians, in my opinion, they are in it for self. If they're in there for too long, if they're not going to be corrupt, they learn how to walk that line. And the combination between him lying about being scared of needles and him keeps getting tattoos. Because by the way, he got a new tattoo right here. He got a flame right there. That is a new tattoo and a detailed colored tattoo. Boy, you ain't taking all them shots and fighting professional grown men at age 16 and you scared of a needle. Get up out of here, man. That dude was lying about that. But as far as what he does with women and all that, man, hey, man, What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Wife hijack my morning. Drew Titan, what's good, man? Drew, you supposed to be member of the squad, dog. KQKC would get up and get on the show half-time, dead sleep, unconscious, dizzy, drunk, all of that, and don't know what you're saying, but he'll be there answering the question. Come on, man. Quan, what's Quan talking about? Oh, no, that's old. Okay, Quan, that's old. I was gonna throw you out if you said I think I'm going overboard again. Winshoe, what? You know what, man? Yeah, y'all Manny Pacquiao fans are gonna make me like wish for doom for that dude. Okay, I like Manny Pacquiao, but y'all really gonna make it hard, man.
Hey, for now, get another super chat, bro. Get that super chat that brother sent me, man.
Oh, what'd he say? Oh, man, blood. I didn't see that, man. I'm sorry. The African Sci-Fi Scout said, man, blood, I thought you was with us in the BBW lovers crew, not them skinny church girls.
Yes, I do have to say that I will never pick Keith Thurman's wife over one of my beautiful BBW women. I just want to let y'all know that. But right now, I'm pissed off at the BBWs because I got a herniated disc 5th level, and it's because of them why I got it. But it's all good, though. I will never pick Keith Thurman's woman over one of my beautiful BBW women. I just wanted to say that.
Well, since you brought it up, African Sci-Fi Scholar, let me retort. Ain't nothing wrong with liking steak and fish, okay? Fish on Friday, steak on Monday. I might have some chicken on Tuesday, some lobster on Wednesday, okay? Just because I like one don't mean I don't like the other, dog, okay? Sometimes it's just a little heavy, dog. Sometimes my back be hurting, okay? All right? There's different flavors, man. There's different flavors. What you gonna say about the little skinny black chick, dog? That ain't right, man. Discriminating against the, people inflicted with no acetol, that is not fair, dog. Just somebody ain't got no booty don't mean they don't deserve no loving, all right? That's shame on you, African Sci-Fi Scholar. What about all them beautiful Ethiopians? What about all them Ethiopians and Somalians? They ain't got 2 ounces of booty between the whole country. You gonna kick them out? That ain't right, dog. That ain't right. You say you can't have chicken every day. Exactly, dog. Sometimes you need some steak. Sometimes you need some fish. Keith's wife is bad as hell. F y'all, what y'all talking about? Exactly, dude. And you see all that chocolate? She got that nice chocolatey, that nice caramelish color too. There ain't nothing bad with her, dog. Bush guy said BBW and the thick ones be giving you them sports injuries. Hey, dog, you got a brace, but blood is on big old boy, man. So what is this? No pig? Oh no, no pig. Nah, I don't need the pig, dog. I don't need the pig. I do have one thing that I don't do. Nah, I don't do swine. Not that type of swine anyway. I'll eat some bacon though. Thurman Bronner next? Nah, man. Nah. You are only loyal as your options. That's not true. Dog, you can be as loyal as your consequences. Think about that one. You can be as loyal as your consequences. If you get your ass caught again, you the fuck out. And I'm taking half, dog. You better be loyal as your consequences. For Horace said Ron Finkley juice. But look, man, we out here. It's about 9:30, man. It's been a great show. Oh, God. Archie Pagagala, whatever your name is. Why does blacks think Pacquiao is juiced? Dude, first of all, he never been tested for PEDS. Yes, he has. Come on, guys. Y'all got the best fighters. Why I hate? First of all, I do agree with that last statement. But it's a whole lot of everybody that thinks Manny Pacquiao's juicing. Okay? Whole lot of Mexicans think Manny Pacquiao's juicing. Okay? That's why Juan Manuel Marquez hired Mimo Heredia and came in there looking like Hercules during that fight. Okay? There's a whole lot of people think Manny Pacquiao juicing, man, because Manny Pacquiao looked like he juicing. Okay? Hey, man, I don't know what I can say. Hey, it is what it is, man. I'm saying I'm not hanging that jacket on him. But Manny Pacquiao looks like he was juicing. The guy moved up in weight and kept getting stronger, kept getting stronger, kept getting stronger. And that's not his work rate increased. His work rate increased as his weight went up. His power went up and as soon as they started testing him, he stopped knocking people out. He went like 8 years. He's only had like one knockout in 8 years. Now he's winning kind of off savvy and strength, but ain't nobody hating on him like that. I'm not hating on him, but that's what a lot of people think, man. A lot of people think that. Not just black people. A lot of white people think that. A lot of Mexicans think that. A lot of Filipinos think that. Y'all see, I'm gonna tell y'all just like I tell a lot of these other phony ass British guys. There are a lot of people. There are people from the Philippines that don't rock with Manny Pacquiao. Thank you very much. Just like there's a bunch of cats from the UK that didn't rock with Anthony Joshua. We got guys like KQKC. You talking?
Big bro, what you was saying? KQKC saying something.
KQ was going. What's going on, KQ?
No, I'm on mute. I was on mute.
No, I'm looking at the screen. What you talking?
You were talking to us though, bro.
And I ain't sleep. I ain't sleep either.
Yo, you was having a long, drawn out conversation, dog.
Oh, you know what?
What happened?
I can't hear you. You're on mute, KC, KQ. You're on mute. Come off mute. KQ, come off mute, bro.
Well, how y'all hear me say, come on in?
No, we saw you say it.
Oh, okay.
He was having a conversation looking at the camera.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. I was listening to y'all and telling her the same thing. Okay.
Red Ace week. Man, look, hey, my last word to you, Filipino dudes talking too much smack, okay? Mayweather beat him. Okay, sit on that L. How you like that?
No, Diesel, ain't no 2 weeks in a row, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know, KQ.
Shoot, I'm wide open.
Did you skip a week? You were lucid last week.
Huh?
You were lucid last week. You was dizzy the week before.
Oh,
you was dizzy as shit last week. Man, I missed 78 got a super chat in here and I missed it.
Oh, okay.
Where'd it go? Hold on one second. Because we about to let some other cats go on. Oh, here. KQ got some moonshine. Yeah. That's that moonshine, dog. That's what Blood talking about with that moonshine. You know you on that moonshine, dog.
KQ looked mad too. He was like looking in the camera talking like he was saying something with some conviction too. I was like, oh shit.
No, that's what I was like, what I do?
What's going on
here? I was like, no, that's what I was looking at. I was looking at the screen. I was like, damn, is KQKC cussing me out?
Yeah, you could see it bigger at home in the actual hangout. So I was like, I thought KQ was talking to me. I was like, oh shit, what the hell going on here? Hey, big bro, it's okay though, bro. Big bro.
My daughter has a key, and I tell her, come on in, and she couldn't hear me. I was trying to holler and looking to see what y'all was talking about. So sorry,
Hey, man.
So, hey,
hold on, man. Fight hip. First of all, dude, what you just wrote was real disrespectful. But I'm gonna address this. I don't own my wife. She ain't a slave. If she decided to do something I didn't like, I'd have to deal with the consequences of it, and it would be what it is, man. People do different things all the time, dog. What are you talking about? I didn't say it was okay to cheat. What I said was that I'm not going to blame a man for something that thousands of people do around. Do all the time. That's between him and his wife. I'm not going to judge a man. I'm not going to judge a public figure who's a boxer based on what he does in his private life. I don't know what he does in his private life. I don't know what type of relationship he has with his wife. And if something happened between me and my wife, I would think to myself, why did she do that? Maybe there's something that I did or something I didn't do that contributed to that, and I would have to deal with whatever that was. But guess what? I know perfectly well that that happens to men every day. I wouldn't judge somebody. I wouldn't judge a school teacher about her ability to what she's doing in the classroom based on whether or not she cheated on her husband. Okay? One doesn't have anything to do with the other. Manny Pacquiao could have cheated on his wife. He could have kids outside of wedlock. He could do all of that crap. I'm not going to sit on top of my pedestal and I'm on top of my soapbox and try to discredit this man for making whatever his life choices are, which is different than, is he juicing? Juicing is putting somebody's life at risk. I would never chastise Antonio Margarito because he cheated on his wife. That's between him and his wife. That's whatever's going on in his personal life. But if he puts on plaster of Paris on his gloves and gets in there and fights to get with somebody that doesn't know he got plaster of Paris on his gloves, I got an issue with what he does in the boxing ring. Okay? Now, you're a moron. What you said was very immature. I think you went too far with that, but I wouldn't have any problem with if you asked that question with a little respect. If you want to know what I would do if my wife cheated on me, I don't know, because I'm happy to tell you that I don't believe that I've ever had to experience that. But what would my wife do if I did? I don't know, but I would feel absolutely terrible for her if she had to deal with that. And I would certainly hope that if I had an issue with my wife, that somebody at my job wouldn't say, "Hey, Fanon, I don't know if you're really that good. I don't really know if I want you writing my contracts because I don't agree with the fact that you cheated on your wife." Like one or the other has anything to do with each other. Now, it's called OG Boxing Talk because we're grown-ass men talking about boxing. Okay? Now, grow the fuck up and talk about something related to boxing. I disagreed with somebody in the chat because half of y'all saying I'm hating on Manny Pacquiao. I ain't hating on Manny Pacquiao. I'm talking boxing. Why don't you talk boxing? And when your wife gets banged out, it's probably because you talk stupid shit like you just did to me. Next. Pactar's coming out here. You know they do. Brothers UK, peace, Fanon, inactivity in the world. In what world did Thurman think? Terrible footwork. He has 3 fights coming up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anyway, man. Yeah, and hold that L too, dog. You think you talking crazy, and I'm not going to talk crazy back to you. I will, without a doubt. Blood, you got any final thoughts?
Man, I just wanted to say, man, it was a great weekend of boxing, man. It's been great to be on here with you and KQKC. I can see the smoky background over there, KQKC's atmosphere there. Look like he smoking him some of that Newport. He got him a Newport. You know, he got that Newport. He's doing his thing over there, man. But shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the LDBC in the chat. One love to everybody, man. Y'all be on the lookout for my Pernell Whitaker Sweet Pea documentary. All right. Peace out.
All right. Hey, KQKC, let them know how to get in contact with you, man.
Yes, sir. I'll be going on at 10 o'clock a.m. in a few minutes. And I'll be wide awake now. And you can follow me at KQKC Boxing right here on YouTube. And you also can find all my websites right there on all my video pages. And also, it's been a pleasure to always share the platform with Fanon. Now,
yes.
quick note. Fanon International Boxing is always welcome to KQKC Boxing Channel. So, let's get that straight. All right?
You're lying. But hey, Blood, before you go, somebody had one last question because we did forget FA. FA Agagba. What'd you think of FA yesterday?
You know, it was a nice fight for him, man. He got tested, man. I don't think he's the future of the heavyweight division. As far as I'm concerned, the future of the heavyweight division, I hate to say it, is over in England. He's the kid over in England, the 21-year-old Dubois. Yeah. He's a good fighter, though. I think he's going to provide some entertaining fights down the line. But He's just not cut out to what I think he to be one of the top fighters. Okay, I'm glad to see him get rid of that stupid ass hairstyle he had though. Oh, he's trying to be whatever, man. Anyways, good luck to him though. Good luck to the brother.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he did. I think he's a strong fighter. He just, man, he's really heavy-handed, really to never commit to a punch. You know, if he really would commit more to some more shots, change up the speeds of his shots, I think he'd do a better. But, you know, I think he also fought a pretty tough guy, man. I thought he fought a pretty tough guy. But, you know, I don't know who the future is going to be to the heavyweight division. I'm not sure if it's Danny Dubois, because the Danny Dubois just beat a tomato can. I wasn't big on that Gorman dude. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. There might be somebody, you never know, man. There might be somebody driving a truck, 6'7" skinny ass dude driving a truck, you know, who's going to the Olympics like Deontay Wilder. That came from left field, you know. I think great fighters, and I think one of the things about boxing, man, is definitely promoters and sometimes fans. We always like looking for the next really great fighter instead of letting that, you know, instead of letting that fighter just show up, right? I think the great fighter that's out there right now is Deontay Wilder. And people, because promoters weren't saying that he was, you know, this next great fighter in heavyweight, nobody really, it was like he went damn near 38, 39 straight knockouts without anybody knowing, like, damn, look what this dude's doing. What a special talent. Same thing with Floyd Mayweather. We had a generation type fighter in Floyd Mayweather Jr., but many of the boxing world didn't know that because he was in the shadow of Shane Mosley and Oscar De La Hoya and Roy Jones and Felix Trinidad and all those guys, you know. But man, it was really him, you know.
Not only that phenomenon, but Larry Holmes too. Larry Holmes started at the age of 19. Same age as Deontay Wilder. Nobody knew that he was going to come out of nowhere and dominate. He was just getting paid as a sparring partner and doing odd jobs here and there and stuff like that. He didn't even approach into the gym until he was 19 years old, just like similar to the age Wilder is.
Yeah, so there you go, man. But hey, great last question, man. I appreciate that.
Yep. But let me add to that for now real fast. Now, he's a big guy, you know, and he's very heavy-handed, but he's slow, very slow when he throws his punch. It's like he's thinking before he throw it. Like, okay, I'm throwing my left. Now I got to follow behind with my right. You know, it seems like he's thinking. He got some rounds in. That's good. But Ronnie, he got to get him more, you know, better footwork and speed him up a little bit. And you're right about Floyd. See, when the heavyweight division went into hiatus when Klitschko took over, it wasn't no big heavyweight out there that gave him competition. So what everybody do? They focus on the lower classes, the smaller classes. And wow, they found Floyd Mayweather, pretty boy Floyd at that time. Then he started to shine, and then they started hating him. But it backfired. What happened was the more they hated him, the more he filled them seats up. And when he filled them seats up, then here come pay-per-view. Then he started being the pay-per-view king. Then it took off from there. But everybody is not going to be another Floyd Mayweather. Nobody is never going to make that type of money no more. HBO is gone. You have to understand that. So everybody got to stop trying to make things marinate. They got to stop making things let it marinate, and if it don't make sense, you know, no fight, you know, all that talk, you know. And like I say, look, forget all that cross the street shit. Tear it down, make a parking lot, and the best should fight the best. I'm through.
No doubt, man. Hey, Chris Evans said, when you big, you should use your weight. I'm sorry, KQKC, keep going.
No, I didn't say nothing.
Oh, I'm behind. I'm looking at the other screen.
Oh.
Yeah, man, no doubt. Said when you big, use your weight and make an opponent deal with the weight. Yeah, man, that's why I think Anthony Joshua would probably be best off with what's that dude's name? The trainer for what's the name out that Clarissa Shields? Is it Clarissa Shields trainer?
Andre Rosen.
Jonathan Banks. Is Clarissa Shields training Jonathan Banks? Who's training Jonathan? Oh no, Cecilia Brækhus is using Jonathan Banks. Jonathan Banks, who was the assistant trainer to Manny Stewart, would probably be a very, very good trainer for a guy like Ife Agagbe and for Anthony Joshua. Treat Anthony Joshua to fight in that big man style. Only problem with that, though, is that when you get up in there with somebody taller than you, that game plan don't work. And that's what I think happened to Lennox Lewis against Vitaly Klitschko, even though Lennox Lewis opened his face up. And it also happened to Vladimir Klitschko against Tyson Fury, because all that lean in and all that didn't work on a dude that was that big. But look, I appreciate everybody that came through the
let me
chat
correct
today.
you, though, man. Can I correct you? Next time, it's Emmanuel Stewart, not Emmanuel Lewis. Okay, Emmanuel Lewis was Webster. Just to let you know that. Emmanuel Lewis is Webster. You said Emmanuel Lewis, bro. That was Webster. You know, bro.
That was Webster.
That's Webster, bro. You mixing up the trainer and
Emmanuel Stewart said knockout.
I stand corrected. Yeah, Emmanuel Stewart. I thought I was sounding all smart and shit. Start talking about Webster. There you go. Wait, man. Much love, everybody. Okay. Back next week. Check out my man KQKC coming up next. Oh, Adewale said, please, what did you think about White's performance? Okay, Adewale M, we'll let that roll. Hey, again, just give Adewale M a brief on. I thought Dillian Whyte looked like crap, and he better stay away from Deontay Wilder. And he got dropped by a dude I thought he should have stopped. You, Blood? Blood, you going, Blood?
No, I'm still here, man. I'm laughing at you, bro.
Yeah. You finally got one in there, didn't you? Okay, only took you 2 months, but you stayed there. You finally got one.
Yeah.
You had 2 months to get me. All right. You see how you roll.
Webster.
Okay, QKC, stop. Now, okay.
I know.
At least I was answering the question.
I know. I can't talk.
QKC would have started talking about the election. What do you think about Trump? Oh, man, Trump need to be. I don't like how Trump is putting all them people in cages and shit. We asked about a gag bait. Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, my bad. But no, we shouldn't be invading Venezuela. You know? Man, KQ don't even got no room to be talking, dog. I messed up a name. You messed up whole topics. Hey, you're messing up the whole topic, dog.
Emmanuel Lewis, the trainer. The Webster was a trainer, y'all. Yeah, Emmanuel Lewis, Todd Bridges.
How mute Blood, dog? How mute Blood?
A great trainer, Webster.
How do you mute Blood? I can't put Blood on mute. Hey, but come on, what's the answer to Adewale's question, man? What'd you think about Dillian Whyte, real quick, before we go? Does Adewale ask the question? Got to respect Adewale's super chat. Can't leave that hanging.
Who did he ask that to?
He said, please, what do you think about White's performance? He didn't say anybody in particular. I gave my opinion.
He came late to the show. We thought that, he'd get his ass knocked out by the top fighters. That's what we think.
KQKC, and KQKC, let me give you the question.
Yeah, I got it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
You don't need me to give you a cheat sheet?
No. I got it. Okay, but White, he got knocked down by a smaller man. Think about it. Now he fights someone that's a true heavyweight like Wilder, Ortiz. He get knocked out. I mean, sometimes money, yeah, it is worth everything, but is it worth your health? No. So White been crying, been begging the WBC for the longest. Now he got what he wanted, and like Blood said, he doesn't have to fight him right away, because he just fought a mandatory. So therefore he got wrong. So, but I hear you. But Dillian Whyte look like crap. I think he came in too high on the weight, and it seemed like he heavy at top, and it seemed like his legs can't hold his body up, because he was on wobbly legs, So that's how I felt about it.
Damn, I thought I was gonna let you talk long, and you was gonna drift on, talk about Michael Jackson. Hey man, much love to everybody, man. We be back again. Please subscribe to KQKC. Definitely check out my man Blood Boxing and his documentaries he's got coming on. Really great work over there. Shout out to the great Emmanuel Lewis, one of the greatest comedic actors in the history of television, and a hell of a trainer to boot. All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace.
All right, peace.